I'm not really sure how good this is going to turn out, that this camera could function or this Note 8 could actually work. On the COVID and coffee morning check-in this morning, we did some adjustments with it. Obviously, I rebent the dog bones. They're not, they're not like they were on the total left side of this little buggy or bug, whatever you want to call it. But I'm kind of turning this into my ripping, and if this is something my wife wants to get into, I am all for it because I think that she would have a blast. And if anything, I turn this right here into her car, and then I myself could rip the EPX. Now, granted, yeah, the EPX probably has over it, but if I had 2S, it would probably perform pretty well. But I just wanted to get out here real quick, show you with the couple of very, very minor adjustments that I did with this Red Cat Tornado. We're able to almost track straight, I want to say like 80 to 90% of the time right now, by adjusting the toe and the camber. We lowered the car as low as it could go. This is a factory out-of-the-box stock Red Cat Racing Tornado EPX brushless. It's a 3,300 kV motor. No idea what the pinion is. What I can tell you, though, is that pinion's got to get out of here, because I've definitely got to put a taller pinion, because it literally, like within 10, 15 feet maybe, it's already at its top speed, like it's already reached its max. And if I want to go drag race, I got to figure out how many feet it is, for the scale. Sure, that we need math. That with a few more modifications, maybe out of the box, we could turn this into a pretty quick little car. I mean, no, we're not talking about, all out drag racing against like the real drag race cars. But if you wanted to get out here and have a blast, one of the things that I know already, I got to change the tires are self-turning into slicks already. So they're kind of like self-slicks. They're getting there. And obviously what that's going to mean is, as the once it gets down to, being bald, we may gain a traction for a little while, but it's going to get pretty sketchy. But maybe getting some, true or real tires for this thing might be, something I might want to check out or whatever. But enough of my blabbing here. Let's just show you, just like I said, with a couple of minor little adjustments on this thing, slamming it down as low as it can go, adjusting the toe and camber, factory, box stock. This thing now, full trigger, launches pretty damn straight. So I'm going to set it into the middle of the road right now. All right, of the road. 3, 2, and I am seeing some vibrations. So I'm hoping I didn't bend it, because I almost just had an accident before I went off. So let's see. Nah, we're all right. Looks like the left seems fine. I just did like a bunch of rips with it too. Front side seems fine. We'll just give it another rip. See what happens. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's better. Now that took off. And that was straight. Again, this is no way. It's not a drag car, but you can rip this thing. That thing actually looks. Now see how straight that thing is tracking now? Now see how straight that was? Now that's more like it. Now, ever since I lowered it, it's definitely more susceptible to, if another vehicle is coming, it's definitely more susceptible to obviously these curbings now. The chassis definitely wants to scrape. Back wing could use just a slight bit of adjustment, but we'll give, like I said, give it another quick rip. It tracks fairly straight now. It did look. I'm obviously maybe licks on this thing, foams or whatever. Mint. payoff. Definitely spins out. Like I was saying yesterday. I'm saying for this type of thing, definitely not designed for it. See how the wheel's got this little wobble to it. That one's got a wobble to it. Machine right there. I think the whole point blank thing that I'm trying to explain is just get out there and rip it. Get out there and have fun. Get out there with like family. Get them involved in the RC hobby because, I mean, like, I don't know, like if you heard on the live, my wife, she would actually like to go drag racing with these RC cars and then go out and take the max and bash it. But it's also because she's only been a couple of times, but she does like drag racing. I do know that. So someone said get her a Limitless. Ah, no way, dude. That would be insane. That would be insane. So anyway, hopefully, like, you know, stuff like this from RC Guy Garage. Granted, this is a live. This is supposed to be out today. But with a few little minor adjustments of this, get out there and rip it. So we're just going to keep ripping it some more. Just like this. Now, see, that was straight. You probably saw nothing but clouds. So because it's tracking fairly straight, I'm going to see if I add. That probably wasn't that bad. Not too. Right at the line. We'll wait for this jaw to go by. Now that's actually tracking really straight right now. I have no idea why. Is it because the tires are warm? I'm wondering if that's the reason why. Because all of a sudden now it's like doing perfect launches. Right at the line. Launch. Because you know what, I did that and I hit the low. That's also when you can get yourself into some trouble. Well, anyways, like I say, hopefully you like these episodes from RC Guy. I said that. This is not a true blue, you know, drag car, but I'm having a blast launching. Is like what I say, 80-90% tracking pretty bit. I'm just going to keep ripping it. Hopefully do a close-up one. Oh, again, I've got to stop watching the camera. It's only running on 2S. And it's ripping pretty good on 2S. It's got to be the tires getting warm. That's my guess. My guess is the tires are just getting warmed up. Every hit now, it's going straight. So like I said,